because we want to.
Thank you so much.
Arbella, here for New England, here for good.
In the past and the future, and right now that's today. Really focused on having good walkthroughs, which we did, and then have a good practice. So that's what I can do, control what I can control.
What did the bye week do for you? Being able to wind down a little
Yeah.
bit, get away, but also just kind of think about things and the way things have gone.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, spent a lot of time thinking about focusing on things I can control, and that's important in this league. There's a lot of things that pop up, but at the end of the day, I can control my attitude and my effort, which I have great effort every day. I come in and work hard, and that's all you can ask for, really. And really, like I talked about, have a good day today and carry that into the weekend, really.
Last time we talked to you, you were coming out of the X-ray room, and
Yeah.
you mentioned it was a bruise and all that. Physically, I'm curious how you feel.
Good. Yeah, I feel good. Obviously, when you play, half a season, there's going to be some bumps and bruises, but overall, I feel pretty good. I'm definitely working through some things, but everyone is, right? And we have a great training staff here that's does a great job of getting us ready for the game. So I really appreciate those guys.
Are you limited in any way? By anything?
Like I said, just not really. I mean, I have things that I'm working through. Everybody does, right? You're playing NFL games every week. Every week's a car crash in its own way, right? So you're trying to get back from that. And I do think the bye week, like you talked about, definitely helped get the body back. And I'm looking forward to finishing this thing strong.
Are you starting Sunday?
What is that?
Are you starting Sunday?
Hope so. I mean, that's the plan. I think I always work really hard for that. Really put a lot of attention and detail into the week, like I talked about, and a lot of that decision making is things I can't control, but I can control my attitude and my effort, like I talked about, and I'm really thankful overall just to be in the NFL and be playing quarterback, on Thanksgiving, right? It's a great week to be grateful for a lot of things, and to play this game, the game we love together. I think that means a lot to me, regardless of the situation.
Mac, you've been involved in a lot of quarterback competitions over the course of your career here,
Yeah.
going back to Alabama. Can you draw on any of those experiences when it comes to your current situation?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I've dealt with this my whole life, and whether it's Pop Warner, high school, college, obviously was a part of I wasn't really in it, but I was with Jalen and Tua, and I witnessed everything. I heard every conversation, watched everything, watched every move between each guy. So I learned a lot about both of them, and then learned a lot about myself too. Just trying to learn from their situation, and talking with Jalen and Tua, and having those friendships is always good.
Eric, you said you think that's the plan. When you start, is that your plan, or what do you think the team's plan is?
We'll see, right? I mean, we've had those conversations, and like I talked about, just focusing on the controllables and being where my feet are is very important. And at the end of the day, like I said, I'm thankful to be here, to be the quarterback, and I'm going to continue to work hard and put in the hours every day. That's all you can do, and see where we're at.
Bill O'Brien said that you and Bailey and even Will Greer all got first-team reps in last week's practice. Has that been different, sharing first-team reps with other quarterbacks?
Not too bad. No, I think everyone has to get a chance to get their reps, and we've been splitting them for a little bit of time here. So I'm just trying to take advantage of my reps when I go in there, and when I don't get the reps, just go off to the side and throw with the receivers or with an equipment manager, and just make sure I'm getting all the throws that I need.
Mac, would it be unfair to the quarterbacks if you didn't know who was going to start right up until Sunday?
I've seen it all, so I'm not really worried about that. I think, like I said, I'm going to control what I can control, and my attitude and my effort every day is going to be very important, and attention to detail and preparation and feeling confident regardless, At the end of the day, like I said, I've seen a lot of different things play out, and a lot of different competitions and all that stuff. So I've learned a lot from different people, and my main point is that you can only control what you can control.
Is there anything different you're doing this week to try and earn that starting role that you maybe haven't done in the past few weeks?
Not really, just be me. Just focus on, like I talked about, I know I'm saying it over and over again, but focus on bringing the juice to practice and really just executing my job, and I'm trying to figure out what I can do better and learn from the things that I haven't done well. So it's all a learning experience, and I know it'll work out in the end.
Even in the game like Germany, you had a lot of good drives, and again, just couldn't finish. Do you almost feel like kind of a baseball analogy where you just need a break or bleed or something to kind of get yourself going?
Yeah, sports is a lot of ebbs and flows, and sometimes it doesn't go your way, but I think the important part is why. Figure out why things maybe went well or why they didn't go well. So That's very important. I feel like we've moved the ball, but I definitely can improve my execution consistently, and that comes from doing all the little things right throughout your day, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. So just do everything right, and that'll carry over to the games.
Mac, where would you say your confidence level is right now?
It's good. I think, obviously, like I always talk about, when you're a competitor, there's things you're going to bump into, but you just have to keep going. And I know I'm going to keep going. Like I said, it'll always all work out. It always has, as long as you keep working and fighting through, the vines, right? You got to keep pushing and keep making it work. And it might not happen today or tomorrow, but you got to make it work just through your work ethic and all those things.
Mac, if you guys are sharing reps, how does that put you in the best position to succeed on game day if you do end up?
Yeah, I think, like I said, you take advantage of the reps that you've had, right? And the ones that you don't get, just to make sure that you hit on the side or things like that. So at the end of the day, I've played a good amount of snaps in the NFL, and I feel confident. I can go out there and feel prepared based on my preparation and film study and all those things, which, this defense we're about to play presents a lot of issues. So they blitz a lot. Obviously, their coach is a very good coach, and they're not afraid to bring the house. So the quarterback has to be really in key with, how to do protections and your reads and everything. And it takes a lot of experience in this league, whether you failed at it or didn't fail, but it takes experience. So I'm looking forward to that.
What do you have to do just to be a successful quarterback?
Really just do my part, and it's very simple. You hand it off. If it's a run play, get into the right play. If it's a run play that's not good, get into the right play. And then as a quarterback passing, you throw it to the open guy and keep it simple, right? I always read about people keeping it simple in hard times, and that's very important to just boil it down to this is what I'm supposed to do, and that's all it comes down to.
Do you have a favorite Thanksgiving?
I'm not super picky. I like the sweet potato casseroles with the marshmallows. Yeah.
Lawrence guy spoke for 10 minutes.
That's Stacy told me that.
You're on the same team about that.
Yeah, I don't know if I have 10 minutes worth, but.
Do you have any favorite Thanksgiving memories, high school, or anything just playing ball?
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorites, Thanksgiving, we'd always practice in high school on Thanksgiving, and our coach, he passed away, but he was a very successful coach. We would always dress him up in neon. So we gave him an outfit for the day. So he'd wear neon head to toe, and then he'd go out there and coach. And it was just funny because he never wore anything besides the same outfit every day. And after practice, we'd go off the field, and then, the families and fans and, our classmates were all there giving us, candy or whatever and just supporting us. And then usually that Friday, we'd play our big rival in Reigns. So they were a really good team, and it was always like that each year. So that was definitely some of my favorite memories.
Do you think Coach Belichick would go for the neon?
Probably not. All right, thank you.
Thank you.